Payne Haas, gun. He's a gun still. Obviously, 68 points, mediocre round one, and then that's the Payne Haas we know, 103 points at 57 minutes. Like, he's almost 2 points per minute, which is absolutely wild. That he's a must, obviously. But Rhys Walsh, he came through. He got a 99. He's got a pretty big break even of 130. Versus the Storm. Do you wait the week? I've heard Adam Reynolds is out, which means Rhys Walsh is kicking. Thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know the answer to this. I don't know if you can safely fade him. Just think grand final last year. No team is safe against Rhys Walsh.
Yep.
For me personally, I mean, I said, like, it just depends on how you play Supercoach. This year I said I'm playing Supercoach. I just don't want to have to def ride certain players. And Rhys Walsh is just one of those I don't want to. Here's the thing. He looks so good against
Yes. That's
last
huge.
week against Para. He was so involved from the start. 15 runs overall. Like, that is, I think the most runs he's ever had is about 16 to 17. In any regular NRL game. I went back to all the stats, and honestly, he looked like he was on for 130 plus. The only reason why he didn't get the 130 was the Broncos were poor. This week there's more pressure. They got to get a win. Now he's goal kicking too.
Huge.
And it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. Like, why are you trying to fade him? To pick him up for possibly $30,000 cheaper, $30K cheaper. You're making so much cash everywhere. Next week next week you have to get him. It's Finns, Gold Coast, Cows, and West Tigers. You're picking him up in round 4. It's just, whether you want to do it this week or next week. Yeah.
And I think the biggest thing to note is as well, Chris, we talked about too many cooks in the kitchen. Is Adam Reynolds the nerf for Rhys Walsh? Well, this is the test. If Renault's not there this week, which is, I believe he's like 98% sure he's not playing, that's huge. That's the ultimate test. And I think the eye test is also extremely important to note as well, because as you're saying, the 15 runs, but he looked engaged. He wanted the ball and he looked pissed off when he wasn't getting the ball or the Broncos were poor in defense. He was like very visually upset. And that's what I want, an engaged Rhys Walsh. I don't care if there's some rocks and diamonds in there. I want engagement. He wasn't engaged in round 1, definitely engaged in round 2. And I think, as you said, he could have definitely gone 130 plus, but they lost so much possession. Like, when the Parramatta Eels went on that huge run, they were just starved of the ball. If they was at 50-50 possession instead of 80-20 possession, he could have easily gone to 130, and then we wouldn't be having this conversation.